just went to the police, they can automatically get all that anyway from them.
Yeah. That's not your job to gather the evidence. It's your job to report it.
Michelle said, if you get me these things, I'm going to sit and do everything that I can to see what adds up and what doesn't. And if it doesn't, then Michelle said, I'm going to take everything I've got to the police. But she did give her that chance, my chippy. But obviously, there was only Peggy that come and sat in the box. She wouldn't even come. Peggy was WhatsApping her, tried to ring her. She wouldn't come in the box. So to me, that just screams guilt straight.
This is why it should just literally just be put... reported straight to the police.
It does, but my question is, I'm asking the question because it's all right, everybody's sitting here talking about it, right? But those that say they weren't involved directly with the money, but were involved in the situation, must go report it, otherwise...
Well, I think there is a few now that has reported it, so I think...
Please, can you let Bobby in?
Right, I've got to drop down because I've got workmen coming in my kitchen and stuff again, but I'll listen, okay? Catch you later.
Bye, Chippy.
Bye, Chip.
Okay.
See you later, Chippy. Take care.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got the baby like right next to me asleep. I can confirm. I helped Rachel with the first ball in Leeds, alongside Peggy and whatever else. There was a few of us that joined in. You know, she got us to... The ball wouldn't have gone ahead if, you know, we hadn't have gone around trying to sell tickets and tables for people. We went round to different people's lives, and, you know, we was more the people that done all the running around for her, in the sense of getting people to promote the ball, if you like. You know, the balls all ended up being shit shows. They never was run properly. They were never organised properly. You know, she done a lot of the... You know, she was the one who done all the venues. She found the venue. She done all of that sort of stuff. But like I say, they were never run properly. They were never done how they should have been done. And I walked away from her after the first ball. We had fallings out. I didn't agree with a lot of the things that she said or did. You know, even I went to the Lincoln ball for Riley because I knew that was going to be their last ball for Riley. And I went to that one with my friend, and my drinks got spiked. After the ball, we went all to the bar. My drink got spiked by one of Mr. PD's friends. I don't care, I'll allow it. And I spoke to her about that afterwards, and she still allowed him, the same person, to come to the next ball, even though she knew he was there spiking people's drinks. And to me, that was more money over morals. And, you know, she picked that over friends and things like that. I spoke to Papa Blaze over a year ago about this, and said about the way she is about people, the way she uses people. She uses them for what she can get, and then as soon as she gets what she wants, she drops them.
Bobby, sorry, can I ask you, what were you questioning her on that made you say something was like not right?
Because nothing was ever materialising. There was nothing ever materialising out of the money. I mean, she said that she had to have £5,000 in an account to be a registered charity, but there just never seemed to be the money that was there. Does that make sense? Like, there was never...
You have to have £5,000 to go into that account over a year
to become a registered charity, and it just never materialised.
That's not the story she gave people, though.
Yeah,
but she that's what she used to say. And then obviously she said about the whole caravan thing. There was never a caravan that was being done. I feel like, how many events do you need to do to get a caravan that never materialises? And I just said, I feel like that there was something not right. I feel like...
This is what I can't understand. Like, if there was all these people involved, why, for fuck's sake, nobody, when they've seen all of these events happen and all this money coming in, has nobody gone, like, delved deeper and said, well, come on, where's all of this money going? Like...
Yeah.
That's my thing. Why has nobody really gone in and questioned it?
I think for me, I just walked away from the whole situation. Like I say, after the first one, I stopped helping her out because.
But
like I say, she
though,
used
Bobby,
people.
sorry, I'm shutting you down here because
No,
I'm getting mad again now. This is my whole point. And I'm not putting no blame on it, but yous have allowed her to get away with what she's doing because nobody's questioned her on it. Yous have just said you've walked away, but then you're allowing everybody else to be scammed, her to carry on with this lifestyle and still keep taking the money. So in my opinion, that was wrong too.
Yeah, but the first ever event we did, up until Riley passed, was all done for him, whether that be to the Young Life versus Cancer, whether that be to go to him directly to make memory, obviously before he passed. There was the house that he went to stay in when he had chemo. All of that money, previous to starting Earth Angels, all went to Riley and his mum, which is all.
But, so have you got proof of this then, my Peggy?
It was on. I'll have to go. Obviously, I've got to do a lot of stuff today, so that all was on. I'm sure it's on Riley's account with all the information on.
But, sorry, Peggy, how do we not know, again, like what's been happening this time, people haven't been directly putting money into her bank, as you say, what she hasn't been telling you about. How do we know all of that went there?
To be honest with you, probably don't. As far as
Exactly, so nobody's questioned you, nobody stood on morals. You should have been sitting down. If you was doing this group, this organisation as a group, you should have been having regular meetings where there was proof on the table. You're dealing with other people's money, and you basically all these families of terminally ill kids was the ones that were suffering, but you should have been, as adults, you were like, and I'm not going in at you, my Peggy.
No, I know you're not, but to me, no one ever questioned previous to Earth.
Peggy, I think Chippy's right. I think you should go to the police yourself with everything that you know and leave it there and let them investigate.
I am.
Because you're going to be dragged in anyway.
I think I agree actually, because, and can I just say, I can see comments about people saying people did question it and nobody wanted to listen.
Well, no, they questioned it, but they were getting shut down, and that should have been a red flag.
We're not all in the
Threats, weren't there?
Yeah, that should have been a red flag. Why are we getting threatened? If we're asking about this money, what we're raising, why are we getting threatened for wanting to know what it's being spent on or how much is being raised? That's a red flag there straight away.
Peggy, I would definitely go and book an appointment with the police.
Yeah,
I think all of
cover your ass.
the three original Earth Angels.
I think all of them to cover your asses.
I wasn't an Earth Angel. I
Well, there
wasn't
was only
part of
four.
any-
Rachel's the fourth, but
Yeah,
they
I
all
wasn't
need to
part of
come
that.
together and go to the police themselves.
You know what? I don't even worry about coming together. Just go yourself. Cover your ass.
I don't
Because
know
then
if I
they're not
can
just
do
going to
it
do Earth Angels.
because-
They're going to go. The sad thing about it, everything that was done with
Exactly.
Riley, they're going to go back right from the start.
Exactly. If one of you is like such as Peggy, who's been there from day one, goes to the police is going to stop everything that's going on. They're going to get these bank accounts and they can go back from the start of the bank, and then they're going to see what's being used. Because listen, there's no ifs, buts, and about it. She's been scamming, whichever way you look at it. But they're going to go back through every mortal thing that was done. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think she took bit by bit and then got more greedier.
Yeah.
And she had more control of it.
Exactly.
The thing is, I know back in the day, she did do a live for Riley stuff, and she did show screenshots of money being put into people's accounts and things like that. So back in the Riley stuff, I know that she did show proof on live showing that certain money from certain things, you know, from the ball raised and things like that. She's shown all of that. It's only since she's gone to
How
Earth
do you know
Angels-
though,
Yeah, I
Bob?
think that's just by the sounds of it to make you feel comfortable.
100%,
You've
and I agree with that. Like I say, I think it's only since she's gone to Earth Angels that she thought, right, I've got enough trust there now for people to think that, you know, that it's going to go where it's meant to go. And, you know, she's done a number on everyone.
But this is, I mean, if I had been in something like this and say, Lisa, just for instance, me, Lisa, Top Girl, and Miss Red, I'm just using so there's 4 people, and us 3 were doing all of the, putting the tickets out there, asking people for donations, sitting on lives for ages, getting donated, and then say Lisa was at the bank account. I'm sorry, but long before this got to the level where it's got now, I would have certainly been questioning, where's this money? I want to see the bank receipts, what money's gone in, what money's come out, what money's left. I'm sorry, I would have done that a long time before this.
Well, thing is, if there was 4 of you, you wouldn't hide that kind of thing anyway. You would make sure all 4 of you knew everything.
Well, obviously, so when it was with Riley, obviously, Bobby obviously said that she helped out for the first event. You know, she was just an ideas person. You know, go around getting people, nothing like major. So obviously, when it was Riley, it was just me, Rach, and obviously Riley's mum. Yeah. So it was just us 3. But when we all like stopped, obviously when after Riley passed, and obviously Riley's mum wanted to focus on his charity, his fund, then there was no, do you know what I mean? Like, she had no concerns over the money, like everything was all accounted for. So to me, maybe naively, going forward with this, I've just obviously trusted her maybe too much, but obviously things are coming out and I need to obviously find out today, you know, the truth of things, like Dill dropping.
I wouldn't just find out, I'll just go to the police and let them do it.
Yeah.
You're not going to, she is not going to give you bank statements. It's not going to happen. She's not.
She would have come in the box yesterday.
Yeah, she's not going to do that. You need to cover your ass.
Big style, you do.
It's not that naive, it's dumb. I was dumb. I admit that I was dumb.
Listen, she's a crafty cow, whichever way you look at it, a proper little rat, in fact. So she's going to squirm and squeal every which way she can, and to me, she's going to turn this on to use.
Yeah, I'll cover your ass by the sound of it. She can do her own sum. Do you know what I mean? She ain't got no respect for you lot.
Keza, what's her name? Keza 1977. She wasn't a registered charity, love.
Hi.
She was described as a non-profit organisation.
So Becky, while you're doing your digging and stuff and trying to find out, I don't know whether you're still in touch with Riley's mum, but one of my suggestions would be to ask her the real reasons why her and Rachel parted ways and fell out.
Because obviously I never, how can I word it? I've still got Riley's mum obviously on all socials, but she hasn't. So when we were in the group, obviously we parted ways, and I was led to believe that was the reason. But now, obviously, listening to what Ben said last night, and I think maybe I can't remember. Sorry, my head's screwed. Did you say something last night, Chris, about a different reason? And I none of the wiser.
So Riley's mum got in touch with me after the last ball in September and basically told me the reason why they parted ways, and it was because Vicky was questioning her about where certain money was at the time of when the funds were split.
Right, so I was led to believe. I need to call. I need to make a lot of calls today. I need to take the little one to school.
Exactly, but this is what I'm saying. Everybody keeps saying we were shut down. That should have been a red flag instantly, especially because of what it was for, firstly. And then there was real money going into her account. And how do we know even everything for poor Riley, God rest him, was going where it was supposed to go? Like, you don't know. Nobody's asked her these questions. You have never sat down and looked what's coming in, what's going out, what's being raised. Nobody's done that.
And
you can't just take somebody's fucking word. Like, oh.
No, you shouldn't. And I wish Vicky had come, and I'm not meaning it in a bad way to her. I wish Riley's mum would come to me, Chris, when she's gone to you.
Peggy, can I ask you something truthful, really truthful here? And I do know the answer, but I'm just going to ask you something. You know, when people were leaving the organisation, turning their back, as you say, because they didn't think things were right, were them people then getting, like, still shut down by getting trolled and things?
Not by me.
Right.
So if I've got anything to say to someone, and Bobby knows me, Chris knows me, Tony knows me, Lisa sort of knows me, Ben knows me, if I've got anything to say, I'll own what I say and I'll stand on it and I'll say it. You, Ben, remember when we had that big argument? I came in your box as me and we had the disagreement and that was that. I stand on what I say. If I've got an issue with you, Pearl, and I didn't agree with something, I'd come in and I'd be like, Pearl, your burger that I had, do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't sit there on the fake account and be like, oh, I went to
Will you stop right there again, my burger van? Help me.
Also, Peggy, leading up to the ball, remember the falling out that me and Rachel had because I started questioning about stuff and she turned on the waterworks and told me I was affecting her mental health and I had to deal with you?
Yeah, so
Yes.
I still don't know the crux of that. Obviously, all she did was text me saying, I can't deal with Chrissy, well, you have to deal with him. So
because I was questioning her after the Corey incident and basically told her that I was pulling out, and she then said the event will have to cancel if I haven't got a DJ, etc.
1 second,
and I then
Chris.
have to deal with you.
You just mentioned about the Corey and pulling out. Are you talking about...
Shut up, Ben, you fucking
You always have to lower
moron.
the tone.
Right, I'm going to work. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I am not sitting in the box with that knobhead. Love you all, bye.
Can I just say, while you're all in here, all 1,400 of you, can you make sure you're following the horse? You send your heart knees and send me shitloads more gifts. No, actually, don't, 'cause I'm not on my own account. No, Peggy's right. I think I said to Vicky last night, I feel a bit sorry for Peggy because Peggy, she is right. She always does. If she's got something to say or someone's got something to say about her, she always stands up and answers the questions.
But Ben, listen here, right? People is going to question, and
100%.
yes, good on you, Peggy, for sitting up here because you've done more than what the little rat has done, right? But I can't get over why all of these thousands of pounds, it's not pennies we're talking about, it's thousands of pounds. Why it's never been questioned. I wouldn't put my name to raising something if you didn't know where it was going to, and if you asked questions and you were shut down and basically bullied to shut the fuck up. That's how it's coming across. Then that should have been the time your little spidey senses come up and went and done something about it. You could have carried it on without her. You didn't need her, the little rat. You could have carried on what you was doing.
I think you've just made a good point there, Pearl. I actually think it would have been successful, and I actually think if Peggy had done it as like the first person, they probably have had the caravan now, and it probably would be working.
Yeah.
And I feel a bit. That's why I feel a bit sorry for Peggy. I know she's got because she's part of it. You always have to answer questions.
Yeah.
But I actually think people are being quite respectful to Peggy as well. But yes, they're questioning her, but no one's accusing her. You know, the people saying you must have known, and which is a fair comment, and Peggy takes that. But I think a lot of credit to Peggy for actually coming on, and she always has, to be fair. She's always said, like, if I've got something...
Katrina, do you want to get up in the box? You've got a lot to say in the comments. Do you want to get up in the box?
I must say
If I was paying my money and taking money, everybody's money that they work hard for other people, I want to know where it's gone, and I won't shut up now. I'll keep going on about it till something's fucking done. How's about that? So if you've got something to say to me, Katrina, please feel free and jump up in the box.
Yeah, get in the box, Katrina, because
I'll jump down so you've got more room in the boxes. I'll jump down. Love you guys. Have a great day. Peace out.
Bye. Right, somebody's just said you could say that about creators. Creators are on
give
here.
people room for the boxes.
No, you're always here.
Creators are on here and they're playing battles. They're telling you that money's the only, not doing it for end-of-life children or for charities. And if you do it like me with a skydive, my GoFund, whatever you call it, or whatever it is, what's on there, it's there. We've ordered the check. Every penny that's on there will match up to what's being put into that bank account. It hasn't come to me. It's gone to a GoFundMe. And if you're doing nothing wrong, you've got nothing to fucking hide. She's a little rat. She needs outing for it, and I won't stop till she fucking is. End of.
The thing is, it's not just even like small people that have been, you know, used against this. You know, she's used people like the Wolf and, you know, Tommy, Ghost, you know, all of these people that have, you know, trusted her and bought into everything that she said and done. Like I say, I wasn't part of Earth Angels at all. But like I say, she's got into a lot of people. It's not just, you know, people like Peggy and Tony Ann who've done the lives and, you know, things like that. I think that she's used a lot of people. I was shocked that she had, you know, even done her own son over. Like, I never thought she'd do that to Luke. But
I think that's why everyone trusted it more, is because there were so many big creators involved. not involved, but like on board with it.
What happened with Leanne? She
I can't believe you got a
Leanne walked
tattoo.
away
It's
from
crazy, Tonio.
I know.
So what's happening with your tattoo, Tony and sweetheart? Why don't you have my name there?
Yeah,
I knew you were going to come out with that.
Sorry, just one last thing before I go. Does it not say something when you put on an event and not one single member of your family are there supporting it?
Yeah.
Not one single member of her family was at that event supporting it. Not one advert was put on her personal Facebook to advertise it or anything. To me, that says something as well.
Exactly.
Right, heart means your likes and your follows for the horse, please. Heart means.
I feel like what she did is, I think she started off with best intentions with it, and then got carried away,
Dan earlier.
and then wanted to be like Belle of the Ball with these charity dues and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think it made her relevant on TikTok. I think she's always wanted to sort of be relevant in a sense on that, and I feel like doing the events and having the bigger creators go to the events like Wolf and, you know, people like that. You know,
Well, I
gave
don't
her a
really
name.
know her. I've spoken to her less than a handful of times on, like, when we've been in boxes, but every time she's been on, she's always mentioned what she does.
Yeah.
Every
Good
time.
morning, everyone, and thank you.
And yes, in the comments, Corey, in my opinion, yes, he's owed a massive apology for, and Michelle, because they both, all that time since, questioned what was going on. So big up to both of them. And yes, I do
And,
think you owe an
I'm just
apology.
going to say about Corey, he's acting like he knew it was all a scam, but I just think it was because he wanted to wipe his VA.
No, he didn't, Dan, don't even start. He come on. He was shown proof that there was no charity, that there was none of this, that, and the other. So no, I love you, but no, he's owed an apology.
To be
He tried to
fair,
tell people from
to
the
be fair
start.
though, to be fair, when Corey called it out, he called it out and said it's not a charity. And I'll stick up for Rachel on this point. She never once said it was a charity.
No, she
She
didn't.
always said it's going to be a charity.
Exactly,
So,
but what
but when
Corey was-
Corey called her out, Corey called her out being wrong because he said, "Oh, it's a charity."
But what Corey was saying was, no, it's not a charity, and she needed this. Corey tried to tell the same story now at what we're saying. So he did try to warn people. Do you know what I'm
When he was
saying?
going missing, though, he just said it's not a charity.
Yes. But
So,
and then
so
said
it was wrong.
it was over something that come out the business, but he still called it out. And I didn't even know this has been going on for a long time. Lots of people have been seeing the red flags, but nobody's just put the dots together and then come up with what is going on.
But still, Corey only said, I can't donate it because he was donating it for a business. So
Through the
with donating
business.
it for a business, he couldn't
right.
get a receipt because it wasn't a charity, so he wouldn't be able to put it against his tax bill. So
That's right.
why he pulled out. He didn't say it's a scam.
No, he
It's-
didn't.
There's money missing. He didn't know about any money missing or where it was going. He just said, I can't write against my tax, so I can't do it. So
Yeah.
it was right in a sense, but it
Yeah.
wasn't right to this extent.
But even still, he still knew there was a rabbit off somewhere. And then, I don't know, I just can't get round why people haven't questioned when all of this money. And I know people saying they didn't know what money was going into her account, but even still, as people in that organisation, if your name's connected to that organisation, you should have been sat down watching every penny that come in and every penny that went out.
Like whoever just said Corey did more than most. What? Donating. Listen, if you've got more money, your pound might be 10p. But it doesn't matter how much you do. It's about support, and there's people on here that
Didn't
support money
donate,
in
did he?
different places. So it's
No,
not
he
about how
didn't
much
because he
you do.
called it out,
Yeah,
called
I
out
was gonna say,
about
he
it not
didn't
being a
donate,
charity.
he
Yeah.
pulled the whole situation out.
But then he got a load of hate for that as well. So, but
Can I ask a question, please? Apologies, I've lost my voice. So, can you hear me?
yeah.
Okay. Firstly, Peggy, I really hope you're okay. I've seen this coming for a while, but personally, I hope you're okay because I know your heart's pure and you're genuine. But I wanted to ask, you know, in the charity balls that she called them, she's not a charity, but she called them charity balls. But when the balls was they were being done and there was money being raised, at the end of the night, who was counting the money and signing to say how much had been raised? Because that's the normal protocol when you do a fundraising event.
And
So
this is what. Go
Sorry,
on. No, go on.
So the buckets were obviously sealed, like buckets you'd get when you,
Yeah.
that they were all sealed. And then the next morning, they would be opened, and during the ones with the Riley side of it, we'd all sit together and count it, and then it would all go to the, I need to think, because obviously it was a long time ago, and obviously so much has gone on since then. I don't know if I need to speak to Vicky to clarify that.
I'm going to be honest, Peggy, you're not answering any questions when you're the one that's standing there as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you know a lot more than you're actually saying.
No, but I'm not going to say the money was counted and handed to Riley's mum straight away, because I can't honestly remember. I need to speak to Vicky.
Yeah, but you're just
What
talking about
about
that one.
the
What about the
recent
other one?
ones?
The
What
other
about the
one, it was
recent
counted on the next morning with me, Leanne, and Rach there.
And then
And the
Peggy,
money
can I ask
was taken from her.
you, just on them, the buckets we're talking about, so you're saying there was a lot of yous, like a few of yous there, you were counting it. So you've got to remember, because I would remember because I'd be dead proud how much we
I was going to
raised.
say you'd be well excited, but it's just
Yeah. So how much was raised off them buckets? Just in the buckets alone.
Off the top of my head, I can't remember.
Roughly, give us a rough ballpark, Peggy.
Can I go and get a text and have a look?
Peggy, you told me last night on the phone that you never had any dealings with any money.
Only
I think you know
bank,
more than you're
not bank
actually
account. No, I
saying.
had no dealings with bank account. The cash, because obviously we're all there and it was all counted together.
Well, that's
Money's money.
worse because there's no paper trail of cash.
Well, the
What
cash was
happened
obviously
with
counted.
the
and
lied
it's in the
last
bank.
night?
Could actually be why you've stayed as long as you have.
what happened with the cash, Peggy? And I'm not saying this is you, not at all.
It
When
was
we
taken to the
charity
bank.
event,
It was Rach would have taken it, and then she took it and cashed it into the bank.
just one person.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's where she's done you. Whenever we do money fundraising for anything, you would, at the end of the night, everything would be counted, not the next day, the end of the night, everything would be counted. It would be bagged up, it would be placed into a sealed banking envelope that once it's sealed, it can't be undone except for the bank. And 3 people then sign it to say how much money is inside. And then obviously you have your paying in slip to show that's what was paid in on that day. She's very calculated, but Peggy, what I'm going to say to you, girl, is I think you need to go to the police now because she will.
Yeah, no, I heard Lisa, so I need to take obviously my son to school, and then I'm going
Of course.
Right,
Well-
I use Starling Bank for my business. You can only pay £300 cash in a year. So I'm calling bullshit.
See, I've never heard of Starling.
No.
In all fairness, we have paid. I mean, I've raised money for the Acorns Children's Hospice, and we have paid thousands in one go.
Is that in a Starling bank account, though?
No, is that what she had, Starling?
Starling, yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, I don't know how that works. Then I'm sorry. Apologies. I don't know how that works. But Peggy,
This is my whole point, boss. How many notes? How much money? And Peggy, if this is what I'm trying to say, listen. I know I'm coming across here a bit cunty, but listen. If we were sat as a team counting up and you think, oh my God, look how much money, well done everybody, look how much money is being raised here, I would remember that sum in my head. I'm sorry.
was the money calculated, documented anywhere?
Well, obviously not, because she's got a free rein.
and then I'm sure I have a text of how much cash it was.
Okay, so yeah, she might have that then. So it might be worth. What I would suggest is, first of all, your priority is take your child to school because they don't need to be hearing or be around this.
Oh yeah, no, they're still snoozing, so yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But then I would probably sit and go through everything and take what you've got, because the last thing you want to do is, and there's probably been a lot of reports made by now, you don't want to be having a knock at the door and your kids seeing being carted off because you've not come forward and dealt with it yourself. And that's exactly what's going to end up happening. And no child should ever see that with their mum. But if as you're saying, and I take your word, you don't know anything about it, there's no reason why you should be put through that either. So I think go and say what you need to say, provide what you can provide, and let them investigate it, because the best thing that will happen from there is everything will be exposed And if there are bank accounts that text messages that say how much cash was raised, she can't go back on that because she's already confirmed what was raised. So if that then wasn't paid in, or it was paid in or separated, or whatever she's done with it, then obviously she's going to have to answer those questions. But as a sole person of the bank, anybody else wouldn't have any control over that. So she could have been spending till her heart content and nobody would have been aware. But if it's a group and you're in it together, normally if there's 3 people part of the angels or whatever it's called, then normally all 3 of those would have to sign before any money's taken out.
One second, happy money. Someone's just asked me about my charity fraud and how my carpet's coming along, my carpet fund. I actually completed it and got my carpet, so thank you. If anyone else wants to donate to me, to a little boy that needed arms, but I'll be buying a new car this time. Cheers.
Bless you. So yeah, I just think that, I mean, normally you'd have obviously whoever's involved in it and whoever's names or whoever's very linked in like yourself and Leanne was, you would find that if any money wanted to be spent or withdrawn, it would be 3 signatures required. So she's very sly on what she's done. Was it only ever her that went to the bank by herself?
Yeah, because the money would, because obviously the event happened on like the Saturday, so on the Sunday we count it, and then obviously we go our ways. Like I'd obviously travel back home, Lee would obviously go back to where she was from, and then obviously Rach would.
So is there any of them that you can remember, like when you've counted lots of buckets by the sounds of it? How, like, is there wasn't one time that you can remember?
2 buckets.
Right, and so what can you remember of them?
I can't honestly say, but I'm not saying that because I'm
I ask, are you scared of...
no, I'm not scared, but I just don't want to say, oh, it was like $1,000, and then when I look at the text, it was like £1,800. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't honestly remember. Like, this is all this stuff coming out today yesterday has absolutely fried my brain.
Have you ever once paid for anything? Like, because even still, I know she's being good at getting all the money, but I don't think that she's being good at doing the work behind it. So have you ever paid for anything out of the money that's been raised or anything like that?
How do you mean, like paid for,
like, you know, if you've had something coming up and you've had to pay for something, have you ever paid, like, out of any money you talk, even if it's a penny, have you ever paid a penny concerning to do with anything, for anything?
What do you mean, like what, like my gas bill was coming up and I couldn't afford it?
No,
towards the ball. So say like she ordered a DJ, but they didn't pay it, so you paid out of your own pocket.
No, like there was stuff obviously we bought for the event, you know, like, you know, stuff off Amazon, you know, like out of my own pocket.
So how would you paid for that? Did she?
We had the wish list, and you know, like there might have been some. I think I ordered some place, you know, table cards, put names on. Like I just ordered them off my Amazon, like out of my own bank, like not claim it back. Do you know what I mean?
So this
have you done a rough add up, Peggy? Then
what's that, darling?
Have you done like a rough add up since yesterday? Like
no, I literally finished work and then I had to come home and do the kids' tea and everything like that, and my brain was mashed. I was listening, and then I went to sleep. So this was what I was meant to, I'm doing today. I've got to go back.
Peggy, how many people went to that ball last year?
What, the one that in Birmingham?
The one that I came to. How many people attended that ball?
We were trying to work this out last night. I reckon 8. I reckon there was 100. It was for 100, but there wasn't 100 people there because we were trying to work out tables. I reckon there was about 80 people there.
There wasn't much less than 100. There was probably.
No, I reckon there was about 80 because some tables didn't have.
Right. Okay. I know for a fact that you carried that bucket round for the duck races because.
Yeah, so that was £5 a duck, and there was
a lot of ducks sold.
I think there was
There was a lot of people that bought tables.
Yeah.
So those tables were paid for.
Yeah,
and a lot of people donated for lap dances and things, they said.
Yeah, but that was into the bank. That wasn't so the cash of the night would have been the duck race, the casino you could have done on card or cash.
Yeah,
can I just say, people saying you can't pay into a Starling Bank? Yes, you can. I've just looked. You can pay in a post office. You can pay in
over the
Starling Bank. You can pay into. I'm not saying she has, and I'm not saying she hasn't.
Right. Chris did say you could pay in.
Yeah, the comments are saying
the amount of money.
You can't pay in. She's took the money. I don't know if she has or she hasn't. Clearly, something's not right. But you can pay in on a post office. I've just had a look.
Yeah, any penny.
Yeah, how much is the limit that you can pay?
Oh, let me have another look.
The max, sorry.
It's around 250, 300, I think.
Peggy, can you answer my question, please?
Let me have another look.
Wait a second. So the duck race was 50 ducks.
At a £5 a go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The casino was cash or card.
That's what I'm going to ask Peggy, because obviously I don't know if you know. The card, obviously you could pay on card. Where were the card registered to? What
I was
bank?
just going to say that.
The sum up, it was to the Starling bank account.
Which is Rachel's.
Rachel's Starling bank account. So that money went directly to that.
No, some
Starling.
people, no, Peggy, sorry. Some people were saying last night that when they were doing card payments, it was directly to her bank account.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it was directly.
That is her bank account. The Starling is her bank account, Pearl.
yeah, but even still, or was it to her PayPal? Because there was a few people come and said that went straight to
Why was
directly
that
to
going
Rachel.
directly to her instead of an account allocated for the Angels? Why was it going into...
Exactly.
I took no money for tickets.
I don't think Peggy's got anything.
No, I don't. I don't.
No.
The fact
It's
she's
all-
here
I-
and she's
I-
answering
She's made a stupid mistake by not questioning a lot of stuff. She might know, like, how much has been taken. She don't want to commit because she wants to go and have a look.
MJ is
And I
right. She said
understand
she
that.
got card reader.
In my opinion, I think Peggy, because you know I get on with you, I think she's thought, like, you'll help because she likes sticking your nose in here, there and everywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think she's using you as the fall guy, Peggy. She's
Yeah,
the one letting
like-
you, like, answer all the questions where she's been sat there on fake accounts watching everything and letting you answer it. You said yourself you messaged her and other people messaged her yesterday saying get in that box. And she's just left you to it. I think she's put you on side there because she knows that you won't answer questions, but you'll talk about it and get involved like that.
I'm dropping, not because I've got anything to hide. I'm going to take, my son's literally just waking up, so I'm going to get him ready and take him to school. And then I'm going to come back and then, so I just need to, I'm guessing obviously I don't think, do I just bring 101, yeah?
Just ring the place,
you
my
need to
Peggy.
book an appointment.
Just take yourself straight to Style.
Where's Style?
The prison.
I also think all I'd say to you, Peggy, and I don't know if you already agreed to this, is if you went back and try and tab up everything that you can remember and say, well, I know that there's at least this much, and that's all you can do. You can't.
I'm going to look through Texas and I'm going to make contact with Riley's mum today. And I'm gonna-
Dodgy, lying, no good, fucking threatening bastard.
What they're going to do, though, the police is going to investigate all these years, Peggy, of your bank accounts as well.
Oh yeah,
You will be
I've got
opened
nothing to
up.
hide on my bank. No, they can take.
No,
my
what I'm
bank.
saying is they will. So you just need to give them everything that you can give.
I literally said, like I've literally said, I think to Tony last night. Was it Tony? That they can take my bank statements, they can take my TikTok thingy, and they can take everything they have. I've got nothing to hide.
With Starling, just checked it's £1,000 a day. You can
And
deposit.
you can pay up to £1,000 each calendar year for free, but then it's a
Yeah, then it got-
0.7% for
Yeah.
every £1,000 after that. But it's not capped. She can put in what she wants, basically.
Can I just quickly say before I drop, because I've got to get my girl to school as well. Obviously, in Lincoln, there was a few of us in the room before we all left the next morning, and there was buckets in the room, and they were sealed. But obviously, Rachel said that her and Peggy was going to count it up once everyone had left. That's all I know. Obviously, we all left, and obviously, I don't know what would have happened after that. I don't believe that Peggy knows more than she does. Obviously, I know that
I think
Rachel was
she's
the
just
driving force
trusted
behind
somebody.
it.
She's been too loyal.
Yeah, I think that's
She's seen it and then thought, right, she's the perfect one. She won't ask too many questions. She won't be too heavily involved in that side of things, but she'll put it out there.
Yeah.
Like I say, fair play to Peggy for being in the box and owning everything, because it's more than Rachel's done, and Rachel's left her to deal with the fucking shit from it all. So, it's one of them things. Fair play to Peggy for being up here. Did she know more than anyone knows? I mean,
You met my words, toxic Peg. If you're involved in this and I've stuck up for you, I'll shave your fucking.
I said to Ben last night, Ben, what is it you said, Ben?
I messaged Peggy last night, which I never normally do, but I just felt that I didn't want to get all the shit and be down and depressed or whatever. And I just said, I trust you and believe what you're saying, but believe me, if I find out you're lying, I will come for you and out everything I know about you in that moment. And she went, I'm happy for that because there is nothing that level my
I think it's evident that she's sat here in front of thousands of people in total over the whole time it's happened. She sat there. She might not have figures, she might not have all the information, but you've got to remember the person that's been controlling her is very calculated, and unfortunately, she's took Peggy for everything. She's seen how nice and loyal she is, and she's thought, do you know what? Perfect person.
The thing is, if she can scam her own son, then she's going to scam absolutely anybody.
Yeah, and I didn't know about that.
Her son didn't know either, you know. So how's Peggy to know if her son didn't know?
That's it. Hindsight's a great thing with this.
It is, it
kind
is.
of things, ain't it?
Yeah. But it's just like us doing something after time. Surely to God, you're going to question, come on, we've raised this much. I can't put an exact amount on it, but I know it's been this much. Where the fuck's this money gone?
Yeah. I'm going to jump, but Peggy, I honestly...
Yeah, I'm going to go as well. I need to quickly walk to the room.
Take care, ladies. Have a good day.
Thank you very much, Lisa.
Bye.
Thank you
Don't forget to do it, Peggy. You need to cover your ass.
Yeah, no, I'm going to literally drop him now and then call them.
Yeah, she does need to cover herself just in case. Pearl, big up yourself because I know you're not going to let this one go, and I think it's important that it's out there.
I'll learn her for calling me a fucking liar yesterday, the cunt.
Well, she ain't so mouthy now, though, is she? And you know, she rinsed me because on the last charity ball, I bought tickets, but not only did I buy tickets, I said I would pay for the magician, and I got a little bit thought about something doesn't add up. I didn't pay for the magician. She ran me, and I mean ran me. But little did she tell anyone that she was doing all this behind everyone's back.
Well, she's been a little rat and a cunty rat at that, and now she's catched up. So,
and all I'm going to say is, fraud on this scale is bad, but fraud when it's by deception with what she's been doing is even worse. So, you know, you really need to sit down and think about what's going to happen next, because you're not going to be sat pretty once this gets investigated.
Tried to tell you that you were wrong about 20 months, not just Rachel. What you on about, Banjo? What does Banjo's comment mean there?
Well, I'll catch you all in a bit.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Worse than all of it, I'll be honest with you, what's really more hurtful, especially to the people that have been in and around it a long time, like around the day, is he's done this bit built off the confidence of what they did for Riley, and it's like they've used Riley's.
Oh, right, I get it now, Tom. Well, yes, so just listen. See, you all say I'm in everybody's business. Look how it's fucking paid off this time. Hey, I've saved you thousands.
Inside voice, Pearl. Come on. You good?
Yeah.
Oh, Joey's at the side of me. Hello, Joey.
Oh, morning.
Can you put your camera on?
Can I just put it out there, everybody, how much I love my Top Girl? I've just been forced into that by a WhatsApp message.
Did you just get a WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Pardon?
Does Elise know she's in the box?
I didn't. I pressed it by accident. Sorry.
It's okay.
So for me, what I feel she's done, because she has rung the police on people before, Queen Bee, hasn't she? So she's trying to silence them, it seems. And that's why she's never took it down the legal route. She's just wanted them to keep the fucking trap shut.
Yeah. See, there's Big Jamie in the chat. He'll spent a fortune that night of just the one do. That's what I'm saying. Just these are off, like, just certain individuals. He'll have spent a fortune. And that's just one person. How many people's been there? She's been having a fucking whale of a time. I'm just going to say that much. While we're
and now she's being held accountable. Guys, as well, it's not bullying. No one's going attacking her, like, personally or anything like that. She's being held accountable. So when she does come crying mental health, no one's interested. You're just being asked what you've spent this money on, what you've raised, so-called.
Everybody's entitled to ask what she's been spending it on. You have my Jamie.
I'm sick of people when they're being held accountable for stuff going, mental health this, mental health that. No, it's not
well,
mental health.
apparently
Give
she's
it
already done the mental health. She was rushed off in an ambulance last night, allegedly.
Oh, listen, she
Yeah.
didn't have mental health when she was spending everybody's good hard-earned fucking money. End of. She's already got mental health,
Not
which is
anybody
being
else's
caught.
mental health either.
If she'd have just kept her mouth shut instead of going round acting like fucking Don Juan, fucking showing everyone I'm an earth angel, I do this, I do that, she's fucking bubbled herself, a silly bitch.
Was it confirmed last night that she actually defrauded Ghost himself as well then?
Yeah.
He come on and said that he'd given, was it £6,000 to
6,000.
sit in a bank?
How did he come on? I thought he were in jail.
I think this is from before.
He was on. He was on the phone to his girlfriend, and his girlfriend came in the box.
Yeah.
Is that right, Pearl?
Yeah, that's right. And then so we could hear him speaking, and then she was repeating exactly again what he was saying.
Because I know we've had our differences, me and Ghost, but he put a lot in on that night, and if he put it in good faith, he's been rinsed.
Well, just there was a 10,000 sum that come from Ghost, 6,000 that was in the bank account, and then they reckon all the things through the auction and everything, he spent another $6,000 there, so that's over 22 grand off one person.
And if she were messaging him, like that woman said last night, going, "Oh, I'll just ring Ghost and tell him I need something, he'll pay," that's fucking terrible.
It is.
Fraud
It
and the
is.
fraudster, Danny said.
Well, I just hope that everybody gets justice. Some people that's been getting ripped left, right, and centre for the money, and while she's been living a fancy fucking lifestyle.
It's not even just that though. When you think, I mean, obviously it's bad that people have been scammed like that.
It's what it was
a little
for.
boy's legacy to obtain these funds to buy yourself a fucking dog.
Yeah.
You know what though, Dan? And I'm not trying to boast here, but Tony knows, Lisa knows. I've been involved in a lot of money being raised on this app for charitable events. And we're not talking 5,000-10,000. We're probably talking upwards, I would say, Tony, over 5 years, Lisa, maybe £500,000.
I didn't hear any of that at the beginning then you think, did you crack
So we've raised between us, including Tony, Lisa and people from the OGs, probably £500,000 maybe on this app. And we cannot do it no more because every time you do, you find out some fucker has fucking robbed you.
Yep.
Well, that's what.
You can't do it now.
That's what I've just been saying then off the app. All it is, there's no integrity or anything with charity raising on here. It's all look at me, let me get everyone else's money and then hand it over. And I know that you guys do good work, but it ruins it with these people.
Yeah. This is Little Rat's friend. Sorry, you're not a rat, Sarah. I'm calling your friend a rat. This is the one that was on holiday with her. Your phone again, Sarah.
Oh God, I'm literally. I don't know. Is it really bad?
I'll mute in a minute. But this is the lady, everybody, that was with the little rat when she said, "Oh, I'll just say about your bank account and ring Ghost to get money off."
I mean, I've just read in one of the comments somebody said that they believe that Ghost was laundering money through Rach, and I don't think they're far from the truth. I think you should all remember at this point that even not just Rach, but the other dodgy people are all going to throw her under the bus and put the blame on her to take the fucking heat off them. And I believe he was dodgy as hell, and there was something going on with money. And like when the old man turned up at her house and he'd paid £500, I think there was something going on between them with money.
Which man turned up at her house?
You turned up at whose house?
Oh, you don't know this one? Oh my God.
Sarah, honestly, save it all for when you come onto mine. Don't give two. We want all the details.
Well, all I'm saying is people in the comments, and ultimately I was listening earlier. I'll tell you that story another time if you want the juicy gossip on your life.
Just tell us it now. We need to know. Sorry.
Well, there was, I think Ghost was obviously blackmailing men, wasn't he, and making money off adult sites and things like that. And Rach said to me the one day she'd come home with the grandkids because they'd been out, and her neighbour came round and said, "You need to come round, Rach. There's a man next door who's been knocking on your door and asking for Rach." So Rach went round to the neighbours, and there was a man who was, apparently, she told me, was pretty elderly. And he said, "Oh, hello, you're Rach?" And she went, "Yes." And he said, "Well, it's me. I've been talking to you online and I've sent you £500 and we were going to meet and blah, blah, blah." And Rach said to him, I don't know what you're on about. I haven't been speaking to you online. And apparently he was really upset because he's been conned out of money. And I just thought that all seems a bit dodgy, considering that's what Ghost's line of work is, and you're suddenly wrapped up in it. And I will say she's made comments before about Ghost and money and saying, "Oh no, I'll be all right. He's like a little brother to me." Blah blah blah.
Sorry to interrupt, but wasn't it told that she was supposed to be on some particular app yesterday? She was.
She was, yeah.
Right. So if he's in that kind of line of work, then she's in that line of work too. Then.
What kind of app was that,
Sarah?
What was that actual app that she been found on?
Oh, the street. Sarah, can I just ask, have you brought awareness to this before, or is this the first time you've mentioned it?
Oh God, no! I'm being attacked by a wasp on holiday. No, because I wouldn't say I was an acquaintance. I met her on TikTok through somebody else. They were like a little group of friends, and they used to come on my lives because I had a big account at the time, but I got banned. So they made friends with me, and we started meeting up. I mean, I'm in Birmingham, and they're in, like, I don't know, up north Yorkshire way or Huddersfield, I think, Rachel's. So it wasn't that kind of friendship. It was very much WhatsApp, chatting.
You seem to know a lot about her, though.
Yeah, well, I would do, because we were all WhatsApping in a group, and she came on holiday with me and another person off TikTok. The other woman off TikTok invited her on our holiday because I'd rather not say, because it was her. Yeah, it was her friend, and she invited her on the holiday, and that's when I first met her.
Well, can you not name names, because all of this is going to be asked about different things.
I think somebody's just mentioned the name of the other woman.
Her name was Jill T.
Jill T, I don't know.
Anymore.
What's that, sorry?
Jill's not a friend anymore.
No, I know. I was friends with Jill when Jill fell out with her.
So why did Jill fall out with her, if you don't mind us asking?
Well, Rachel told me about her working on a site called Adult Work because she'd got no money, and she was on there doing that. And obviously, me and Jill were discussing it, and we were like, "Oh my God," do you know what I mean? And I said, "Look, at the end of the day, I don't judge anybody. What she does doesn't affect my fucking life, because I didn't know that. What, do you know what I mean?" I said, "It's nothing to do with me." And Jill then started. Look, Jill falls out with a lot of people. I'll just say, take things with a pinch of salt there about falling out. It was just something and nothing, and just going, "Oh, blah blah blah." She's getting on my nerves. It was one of them. I distanced myself from her because ultimately I realised there was something not right. And when that Ghost and Tommy become involved with her at the time, although I must say Tommy's fine, I'm just saying that's how it was.
Tommy's got receipts, can I just say, because I've had them sent, and everything he raised for her was directly sent to her bank, so I've got them.
Oh, she ripped him apart. I mean, you know, she really did rip him apart. She told me he was a woman beater and stuff like that. And I was like,
I'm just curious, Sarah, and I don't mean this nastily, but why is all this information coming out now? Why didn't you say all of this before? Because people have been able to scam. She's been able to scam people since, and in my opinion, it seems that you have sat on a lot of information, if I'm being honest, love.
Well, I'm not really, though, am I? Because think about it. I only found out yesterday, and I thought, what the hell's this about? And it's all come out yesterday, and I was listening to it.
You heard about this yesterday, but it seems that you know a lot. So again,
no, I know a lot.
I'm not being a dick saying it, but in my opinion, I feel like instead of waiting for this to come to light, you should have done the right thing and told people.
Well, no, because then it wouldn't have been about the money. I mean, I know more personal things about her personally, not about money or the charity, because I was never involved with that. Was I? It's nothing to do with me. So it's only because I know her. I backed off from her because I found out that about her son, and I just thought, you're a dodgy bitch. That's fucking terrible. And you're not my kind of person, and I backed away from her. But I wouldn't know, you know, I know personal things, but it's, you know, we're not on here to rip her apart about personal stuff. She's dodgy. It's about the money for me. And when you were all talking about it, I remembered back to what she said on holiday about Ghost and the money. And I was thinking,
don't forget your heart means and the follow for the horse. Thank you very much.
So that's, you know, what it is.
Listen,
really.
are you okay, or are you heading off to work now? Do you need this to shut down?
No, I'll be on till 9.
Oh, there, come on. No, I understand, Sarah. You're saying it from a personal side. So that's why she's coming out with it, Dan, just saying there was like dodgy dealings on the personal side of life, nothing to do with the charity.
Yeah,
I
because you've
called-
got to understand, once I heard all that about her scamming and robbed money, I was gobsmacked.
Can
and then
Dan
I thought,
come up, Lisa, please? Sorry, Dan, get up in the box and tell us all about it. Come on.
and then I
Dan,
thought that bit about us.
Dan, request the box. Sorry, Sarah. Because he's saying there he's called her out for you. Yes, you.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you.
Yes, heart me's in, please, and tap the screen. Right, come on.
Be quiet,
Spill
'cause
the
I'm at work.
beans, what you've outed it for over the years.
I'm hiding, I'm at work, right? So, then you know, she was a scammer from ages ago, from years ago. We've always said she's a scammer. I called her out loads of times, especially when she did the stuff with Acius. She wanted to do a charity live at my house. And I said, no. I said, I've got kids. You're going on and on and on. Keep bringing more and more events into this. It was like during the weekday. I said, my kids have got flipping school in the morning. They're going to go to bed. So she took money out of charity money and went and paid for an hotel. And now it's coming out that she's been buying dogs off charity money and all sorts. The woman's a scammer. And she blocked me when I called her out years ago. Absolute wrong. And
Just for me,
looking up.
it seems like she's told people she's poor, and then she's bought this dog. I don't understand why people haven't mentioned or red flags have come up. She's still
Apparently
I'm not just saying this about one person. I'm saying it about it.
I didn't know anything about this charity
No, I'm not
thing.
just saying it about you. I'm just
until this came up. Then I seen the live stream where everyone's calling her out. I said, no way, you're calling her out again. How many times? Because I was like, you don't think she does all this stuff for free, do you? She's living the life off the back of charities. Like, I reckon she took money off the Riley one.
That's
How
what
can
I'm
she fund her
saying. You
lifestyle?
saying she's paying for hotels and things. You know, when I hear you yesterday, like all these makeup artists, so she was even getting herself prettied up to fuck out of the money. Like,
When me and Ben did the charity thing for Luke with the for his no arms, no legs, we was transparent through everything, showing every single receipt, everything was accounted for, and that's how you do it when you do this charity thing. When you're hiding stuff and not telling people things, this is when it comes a problem.
I wasn't transparent. I told everyone to fuck off.
Yeah, you
Can I
did,
just
but
say,
I was
Peggy, she
transparent.
sent me a message. She's on to Action Fraud now. 101 have advised her to ring that.
Yeah, she blocked me years ago for calling her out. She needs locking up. How low do you have to go to be stealing off the back of a charity? It's flipping disgusting. But all right, I've got to go because I'm at work. Well, have a great day, everyone.
Dan.
See you in a bit. Bye-bye.
Bye. Riley's mum got everything from me. Oh, is this Nathan, Ben?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm running out of signal, what?
It is, Lisa.
Hello.
Hi, Nath. How are you?
I'm alright, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Good. Oh, hope.
So you organised the football, didn't you?
Yeah.
And did she bully you after it or something?
I ended up in hospital. I tried to take my own life.
Shit. What did she? Do you want to talk about it or not?
Yeah. I'll open up. So I was getting threatening messages. I was getting people come to the house.
Why was she? What was she threatening you for? What was the
Because
reason?
apparently I was all the money didn't go to Vicky.
Dan, I'm gonna have to mute you. Sorry. Say it again, Nath.
So apparently the money didn't go to Riley's mum.
Okay.
And that she wanted like receipts and everything, so I gave her receipts, everything, just to prove everything went to Vicky. But it still wasn't good enough. And then some of the stuff that left over from my event went to the first ball, like the signed football shirts, Celtic football shirts, and whoever bought them didn't receive them. Like Shane Cole, he bought a shirt and didn't get it. Yeah, the amount of threats I got was unbelievable.
So what did she? Right. Sorry. What did she actually threaten you for, though? If you've handed over receipts of what she wanted, what was there to threat for?
I think it's just being Rachel, to be fair. I think she
All right.
can do everything.
I've just had a message there. 1 minute. I've just had a message there that there's still 5,700 and something pound to this present minute still sat in their account there, but that's all that's left out of all of this money. I will show it later.
Yeah. With Nathan, I know Nathan very well from the football event, and it will very well put on with that. Lisa, you went to the football event, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know, it will very well put on, but straight after it, Nathan just got told, you've made a mess of this, we're taking control of it, you haven't sent all the money, you still owe this money. And money was sent, because Nathan out of it all was very, very upfront about everything. And then she was saying, I'm sure there should be more money, you need to pay. Was there a figure of, am I right in thinking there a figure of £500? She said, you need to pay this extra £500 because that's what we believe missing, or something along the lines.
Yeah.
And you best get it to us, and then it were contacting everyone in and around you, threatening you, we're going to fucking do this, we're going to do that, reporting his account non-stop, to the point where she fucking handed him that much that he tried to. But straight after that, Nathan, the second event, it carried on after what they did to you, it went and happened straight to Joanne, right or wrong.
Right.
And Joanne was in the same situation, threats of things, ringing the radio station, saying they were doing this. Because a threat isn't just, depending on how strong of a person you are, and if you're prepared to take a chance on your life, then they know that you've got weaknesses. And the smallest thing can upset you. And that's what Rachel knew, and that's what she did to these people. She broke people mentally from fucking being mentally and physically strong to being weak as fuck, to the point that they wanted to. I'm not saying you're weak because you want to take your own life, but that's what she did to two people on this app after doing everything they could to make something work. She is a nasty person, and it's about. I'm glad it's come out. I stayed quiet for my own family because Vicky said, Ben, I don't want you to start outing it because too many people still back her, and that's why I just said everyone will find out for himself. And I have that right to. I don't know about the money and that, obviously. I still don't. It could still all come out that it's legitimately still there and legitimately. I don't think it will be, but it still could. But she picks on vulnerable people and people she knows she can manipulate, and that's where Peggy is. The only thing for Peggy is she hasn't had to bully her because Peggy's just conformed, going, yeah, that's fine, yeah, that's good, okay.
Well, Sarah's saying that Rachel didn't threaten Joe.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did.
1,000,000,000%. I know Joe on and off this app. Joe is one of the nicest ladies you could ever fucking set eyes on. And that woman went through fucking hell.
Because me and Joe spoke quite a lot afterwards. And
Sorry, I've just had to unmute because I can't. It wasn't just Rach at that time. I didn't know them then. I knew the other woman. And I remember them on a radio thing or whatever with Joe, and she was lovely. But I didn't know them that well then. But I think you need to ask her if you know her.
No, I don't need to ask. I know. I know.
So you know that the other lady was involved in that, not just Rach.
Jill was involved, and her and Jill fell out. But Jill and Joanne probably fell out because of the lies and the underhand fucking tactics of that little witch called fucking Queen Bee. Queen Bee was the one that did what she did to fucking Joanne. I know 1,000,000,000%. 1 billion. I could get her in here right now, but I know people turn on her because she's friendly with somebody else. I don't want to bring her in here because people will turn on her based on something else. But it's 1,000,000,000% her. Yeah, Danielle. Nathan was
Get her in later because nobody will jump on her because you can have
they will, Pearl.
No, they can come out of it. She can be the only one in the box if she wants, and you come up with her, and then nobody can jump on her. Do you know what I'm saying? So
I won't do. She's going through too much at the minute.
Oh, well.
She's struggling with the menopause.
Yeah.
She had way last night because I saw her on Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't want to get her in, but I can speak for her because I know. I can hand on heart and fucking put my family's life on the line that I know exactly what she went through with fucking Queen Bee. To the point that when I said I'm supporting this act, she said to me, Ben, you know I love you and I don't blame you for supporting her because where the money's going is a good cause. So you go and do it. You don't have to back out just because of what's happened to me. That's how good a person Jo is. Jo is the sort of person that would... do you know what? If they'd have come back to Jo and said, we're struggling with this event and we know we've ruined your life, but please help us, Jo, she'd have fucking gone back and helped.
Exactly.
Morning, Torian. Hi, guys on the panel.
Morning,
Morning, guys. Can I just say something about this whole Queen Bee? 1 second, guys. Sorry, hold on. I just want to say, yeah, that Queen Bee woman, that's the woman we're talking about, right? Yeah, something about that woman, yeah, has never sat right with me. I'm not gonna lie, like something has. That's why I never went to her ballroom events, and I don't know, something just didn't sit right with me. And I feel like everyone involved or has donated or whatever it is, regardless, TikTok's not gonna help. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, bring awareness, but you don't need to contact Action Fraud first and foremost.
They've already done
It's
that.
already on.
So they've done it. Oh,
Yeah.
so that's it. That's all everyone needs to do. Do you know what I mean? And just carry on bringing awareness. But I think police need to be involved because
Yeah, they are.
you're not only stealing money off people, you're stealing money off potential people that need it because that's what you're raising money for, children, right?
Exactly.
Like, I just don't understand. And please, guys, stop giving your money to these people on TikTok without no evidence, without no proof, without nothing. They're not a fucking charity. They're a charity for themselves.
This was my whole point. Little rat.
Disgusting. And the fact that she's not even, like, come up or had the nerve to even speak about it or nothing, she's a tramp.
Yep. A large tramp.
He did call her out for receipts as well. But the problem for the way DHB always went about things, always got people backs up. You can't do it. If you're going to do something, you've got to do it a certain way. And like Dan, like DHB, it went for me and you for what we did, and we were doing something. So that's where people didn't take him. Some people took him on his word. Other people went, yeah, but you went for these, and that turned out. That's why it's got to come from a good place that you're calling something out, and it can't just come from I just want to cause trouble, and that's as simple as it is. And it's sad. It's really fucking sad because some of these fucking kids and people, a lot of people on TikTok who have disabled children donated because they thought they'd be able to use this service, and that's the terrible thing about it. That's the really sad thing about it. Bad.
That's what got to me because of what it was for.
Do you guys think that she's in this by herself, or do you think there's someone else involved?
I think she's in it by herself.
I think there's someone else involved. I'm not sure who, but I think there's someone else involved in it as well.
So do I. I don't think she's done it by herself. And
so do I.
I keep hearing this name Ghosty. Who's Ghosty?
You know who Ghosty is? The one that put the boxing events on, Toria.
Oh, okay. Because I don't know. Is he her sibling? Are they siblings?
No, he's just a person that started sending money around the app. So she lynched onto him and went, "Oh, this guy, I can tell him my sob story, and he'll help me." And
and then that King K guy, that's just out. Even him, like, I'm sorry, there's something about him that's dodgy. I don't care I don't know what it is, but it's like they're in a money laundering. Like, just something's just dodgy. Something's really dodgy, and trust me, my instincts are always correct, guys.
I've already said this morning, Torian.
Truly, Lise, because it doesn't make no sense. Like, I don't know. It just seems like he's got money somehow and he's trying to clean it on TikTok. Sorry, that's just what I might be wrong. But that's what it's giving. Guys, my daughter's in my ears telling me to go more than the actual limit. Can someone come and collect her?
It's not 16 miles.
Oh my God, it's driving me. I'm doing 30!
And you want me to have 45 minutes attention?
Tori, you should have got up earlier.
Exactly.
Guys, it's not my fault, all right?
Ah, she's in trouble. She's been outed 5 o'clock live on Torium for not getting kids out of bed.
I'm not gonna lie, I did wake up late. I'm not gonna lie. We literally, she's actually got 5 minutes anyway. She's all right. We're there in 2.
Sure.
It's just fucking sad. And this is why TikTok will never be able to do any good anymore. Well, like the other week, I'm going to put it out there while we've got 2.2 thousand people in here. The other week, Lisa got into weekly and daily rankings and populars. And basically all the gift money from that all went to period poverty. To a guy on here who's got a wish list and goes and fucking sends out all the period pads to fucking different charities. That gets done. In fact, I'll tell you a thing right now. Yesterday, that man came in this live apologising, saying, I'm so sorry, I've not managed to get it all out yet. I need more people to help me get. He was nearly fucking crying because he couldn't get it out fast enough with the amount that Lisa and the community sent. And we were like, you can't do it all at once. You're working, you're a family man. You can only get so much out. Take your time, relax, don't get worked up about it. And that's the true honest man. So if anyone does want to, he's called Banana Rants on here, and he's got a wish list, and or you can just buy period pads or tampons, whatever you want to buy, and it all goes to women's refuges and stuff like that. So if you want to drop some money instead of gifts, go over there, buy some stuff, and send it out. Happy days.
This is it. It has a knock-on effect with people like that as well, genuine people.
It does, and it's sad because the only people that lose out are the ones that genuinely need it.
That's what I mean. So not only have people been scammed, like we were saying before, them children are going without with all the stuff Rachel's promised them as well. So it's like a double thing, isn't it, really, with them?
Yeah, that's a massive knock-on effect.
Right, everybody, I'm going to jump down, but listen, I will be on later. I don't know what time. Me and Dan will be on tonight, but I will be on before then. So just watch for us going live, and I'll see you all later.
Fantastic day.
Have a lovely day, all of you. Bye.
See you next week.
Bye, Babby.
I'm going to drop. I'm going to spin class shortly. Ben, I'll send you photos.
Enjoy, Dan.
See you all soon.
See you next week.
I love
It's called Banana Rants. As in, he's having a rant. Banana rant.
Basically, guys, it's 2.8 million females just in the UK can't afford period products.
2.8 million people.
Shocking.
Period poverty.
I agree, Bristol. But you know what? Even if you don't want to do it on that, when you do your weekly shop or your monthly shop, there is always a food. What's it called?
Well, like a food bank basket.
Food bank basket. As you exit the shop, dump something in there.
But this is what happens, isn't it? It's so sad, the fact that people stop doing stuff because of shit like this. Terrible. But the real good people that deserve a little bit of help.
I'm just going to drop now anyway, so I've said.
Sarah, have a great holiday.
Guys, make sure you're also following Lisa the horse. We're live every morning at 7 while 9.
See you, Lisa.
Thank you. Take care, Sarah. Have a great holiday.
Live in the evenings, 4 till 7. There's normally no drama. There's normally about 100 people in it. It's nice and chilled. This is fucking brilliant. But if there's 2,000 people in it, get your fucking cash out and give us some fucking gifts, you fucking tight bastards. I'm skint.
I didn't even realise that was that many people in here.
Oh, at least you had 9,000 in at one point.
Ben needs a new camper, don't you, Ben?
I need a new camper, man. Get your cash out.
I'm not involved.
You need a new one for Scotland.
Yeah, I need a new one for Scotland, guys. So get your cash out. I need all. That's it. Keep going, guys. No, don't actually. I'm not on my account. Don't send me no gifts. Fuck that. Let me come back. Oh, dear. The only thing I will say, and I know people will say fuck her, but has anyone checked in that she is okay? I mean, it's hard to know because she lies and says she's having mental episodes when she's not, but has she got someone supporting her doing it?
I don't know. I rang her multiple times last night and she wouldn't. Well, before I knew that the alleged ambulance
said yes.
Right, and that comes from a place of actually caring for about everybody, even if you've done something wrong. You know, no one wants to hear fucking horrible stories of what someone's done. So, regardless of whether you like it or not, I don't think anyone deserves to fucking be in that situation. No one deserves to be in the same situation she put in.
My mind's blown with everything that's come out.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you.
Absolutely crazy, isn't it?
Tony, you supported all the events. Lisa, you've supported all the events, either in person or.
See you later, Bristol. Take care, sweetie.
It's just, I'm gonna have to go because I need to go.
Hello, Luke. Thank you.
I need to take my brand new car into Toyota, guys, because it's not working.
Are you
properly.
actually leaving me?
I just need to take my car into Toyota. Listen, if people had given me more money, I'd have bought a newer car, but they didn't, so I had to buy a used car that's now got an issue. Get your cash out, you tight bastards. If I get back in time, I'll jump back in, but I don't know if I will, because I'll probably be arguing in a minute. I won't. But yeah, I'll speak to you all after. Lisa,
Because you didn't buy British, you bought Japanese.
I did buy Japanese, I bought Toyota. It never break, it's the brakes that are broke.
Never buy a Vauxhall.
Can I say that when you're fucking dyslexic? Your brakes that are broke.
It was a northern British guy that didn't find it.
Catch you later.
Bye. Hello, Cockapoo. How are you?
I'm alright. I thought I'd jump up because I could see the panic I hear the panic in your voice then. Are you leaving me?
I'm going to jump as well. My friend on 1%.
Nathan, it was nice to meet you. You take care, okay?
Thank you. See you later.
Bye.
For a room that doesn't do drama, Lisa, you certainly get your fair share.
Yeah. To be fair, it wasn't nasty. Nothing was nasty
No, I
in
know.
this. It was all genuine talk, wasn't it?
I know, yeah.
Or I would have just cancelled the live, to be fair.
No, I was listening there and I wasn't going to jump up, but I could just see that basically you were going to be up here with just you and Tony, and I thought I'll come and say hello. I'm surprised Top Girl's not jumped up.
I think she's working today.
Oh, right, yeah, she's got her interview later, hasn't she?
I don't know.
Yeah, so she's interviewing Michelle, I think, at 1:30.
Oh, okay.
That'll be super interesting, you know.
Well, hopefully I can hear. I can watch it.
Yeah, yeah.
I've just put out there that I have not frauded Joey Ticky and promised him a lion, guys. He's lying.
I heard that Joey Ticky was the one counting the coinage from the charity day.
Wow.
Ah, now is that Joey or avocado?
Yeah.
Which one was it?
You never got to the bottom of it.
Okay.
That was bloody scary, wasn't it? I wanted to come in here and have a chill breakfast with my breakfast club. And then it goes bloody crazy. Oh my gosh, how dramatic.
Can we block Joey Ticky? He's abusing me from the comments.
He's my favourite Joey on the app, so I think we'll have to leave and Cockapoo.
Oh.
What? But we
Oh.
don't tolerate bullying, Joey.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't be nasty.
Jodie, you might have to unblock a lot of people from Top Girls because they were being mean to me yesterday, so I blocked their asses. And it looks like they're all friends of Top Girls.
Jackie, thank you.
Don't make me get the buzz balls. Jesus Christ, I need the buzz balls.
Joey's character building.
I don't even drink.
I've never tried these buzz balls.
I think they sell them in Sainsbury's now, Liz.
I have got. When was the last time I had a drink?
Oh, Lisa, when she's had a buzz ball.
It was probably when you had your pina colada, wasn't it, on holiday?
No, I did Essex. I had a drink in Essex.
Ah.
When was that?
We don't know. Oh yeah, they have the large ones in Morrison's. You might as well get one of those in.
Are you on tour tonight, Cockapoo?
No, it's never scheduled or planned. Just
Oh, is it not?
oh, Miss T, she never gets in the boxes.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello,
Miss T.
Miss T
Cockapoo.
is a Miss Redbud.
Yes, I am.
How are you
Lisa.
doing, hun?
I'm fine, thank you, Cockapoo. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Oh, that's good.
I did get intoxicated. True story, Stace.
Love you too, Jodie. Apparently you need to be looked into.
Me?
Lisa.
I need to be looked
Oh,
into.
Yes.
What for?
I don't know. Says the DA.
Who?
DA.
Oh,
Who the fuck's DA?
Oh.
Yeah, you need to be looked into, apparently.
So that's code for I came on, I expected to have the most views, I didn't have them, so the person that's got them is now a wrong un, and I'm going to call her all kinds of names.
You
Yeah,
need to
apparently
hold
you're-
on about the period poverty.
Yes.
It's about the period poverty.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
There's all screenshots. There's everything there, and then
No,
Charlie
Lisa.
makes videos of everything that's delivered.
Yeah, definitely ketchup kebab stoppers get sent there.
But you know
Yeah,
what
we're already one step ahead, Delulu. Go have a buzzball.
you know what you said yesterday? If anyone asked you about that stuff, you would tell them to F off anyway.
I will. I've done my proof. Charlie does his by he actually videos all the parcels bang outside his front door. Do you know what I mean? And then you watch him actually open it all. You know. So
He reads all
says
the
thank
names
you
off.
to every individual parcel.
Yep, he reads all the names off everyone with the little gifts.
So let him crack on.
Disclaimer, Lisa doesn't need period pads. She's in the
That's what
fucking
I'm saying.
menopause, all
Yeah,
right?
can I just clearly state I ain't had a period in 20 years.
Yeah.
Lise,
In
she
the
was in
menopause,
the comment
loves.
section.
Justice for Lisa.
Exactly. Is that what she's saying now?
Yeah,
was-
yeah, yeah.
She was
Oh.
in your comment section about 15 minutes ago, bleating on about how she knew all about this Queen Bee and nobody listened to her, and that's actually bullshit because she had her on a live and believed her.
So
Look,
what's that got to do with me though?
it's got nothing to do with you, love. So
Oh,
It's on the leaderboard or
just,
something
just,
like that.
just
and
remember,
the money and
don't do
whatever
drama
else.
in your room and ignore the drama queen. Yeah, you're unpopular.
Oh.
That'll be the
Oh,
biggest
okay.
thing. And
Did you
like
say you're
Cockapoo said,
unpopular or
numbers.
unpopular?
I didn't
She's
even know I
saying-
was on it.
She's saying you were more interested in being number one and you shouldn't be asking people for money.
I've never once asked for money. Never once. I never do.
Oh, she said you've got no proof where the pads are going.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, God.
She's just baiting for drama, love. She's got up this morning. She doesn't know how to get the people in her room, so that's just her thing that she does. I'll be called all kinds of names again. I'll be asked for proof of X, Y, Z again. Morning, Delusive.
They all went to me. Yeah,
Lucy,
Kiki's
I'm going
got
to
them
give
all.
you some advice, love. You're fighting a losing battle with this one.
Just smile, Lise, because at least you've washed your clothes, your face, you're fresh, you've brushed your hair, right? You're winning.
And I go out to work and earn my money.
Yeah, you are winning in life. No one else can touch you. Right, my
I don't
fat
care
friend.
anyway. She doesn't affect my life in any kind of way.
Not at all.
If she wants all the views, guys, get over there. Go and out support the piss head.
I don't think
on.
so.
Can we? Does anyone? Do you know how to do a fast poll, Lisa, as the creator? A smiley face poll.
Oh, MJ,
I know
that's
to do that.
disgusting.
Can we do a smiley face? Who started their Christmas shopping?
Me?
Or
Oh,
just
mine- Mine's done. I've got one more left to do next month or payday, and I'm done.
I don't have friends like you.
Yeah, well, Lisa shared the period poverty money with me, so I started early.
Was thinking about Christmas. I'm trying to get it all done.
Right,
at the end of
John,
October.
she must affect your life as you always talk about her, even if she's not in your room. John Sturmey, I think you missed a chapter, my love, because she spoke about Lisa first.
We don't care.
So piss off, John, and have the day you deserve.
Do you want to do? Have you got Christmas market booked, Lisa?
Have I got what?
Christmas market booked.
No.
You fancy a Christmas market?
Probably yes.
Okay, it involves shopping.
I like a Christmas market though because there's loads of food and hot chocolates.
Okay, yeah, cool.
There's one. Do you know Highfield Manor
Yeah.
Castle? I
Yeah.
want to do that one.
Oh, go on then. Let's do that one.
I'll have a look at it today then.
Cool. All right. Get the date and we'll do it. Do you know the other one that I love going to is that big beautiful. I can't remember the name of it. The house where Winston Churchill grew up near Oxford, near Woodcote. That's amazing. That one.
Is that Highclere?
No, Highclere's near me, isn't it? No, this one. It begins with B. Come on.
I'm
Come on.
sure Highclere's on the A34. I see the signs
It
for
is. Yeah, it's near me. But
You just touched yourself.
what?
You
Yes,
just
it's
touched
a-
yourself.
Blenheim Palace. Thank you, Blenheim Palace.
Oh,
That's-
Blenheim. Oh, okay.
Blenheim's beautiful, but Highclere, if you've not been, let's go.
Yeah, see, I can never get in because it's only open for a certain amount of time of the year because it's obviously closed down for recording, people filming. So I can never get in there because over the summer, I'm busy over the summer period. But it
go
does
down
get
and do-
open for Christmas.
Yeah.
And
They've done a film on it. I watched a program on it where they were bringing in the Christmas trees and stuff like that. It was brilliant.
Oh, let me have a mooch today and I'll send it over to you.
Yeah, the Blenheim one. When I went to that one, that
I've
was
never done
just
Blenheim.
awesome. As you walk in, and all the buildings lit up, and they
Yes.
did all the different Cinderella themes. They've got like something like 50 Christmas trees in all the different rooms.
Oh, see, I think that's a bit of me because there's history there too.
I was in. Yeah, do you remember a couple of years ago they stole the gold toilet out of Blenheim Palace?
No.
They did. They had a gold toilet installation and someone stole it. I don't know if they ever got it back.
Was that Henry VIII
Yeah,
toilet?
Google it. It was a fully solid gold toilet and they stole it.
Oh my God, Gaz.
They found that back though, didn't they? That was in the news.
Thank you everyone.
Did they? I don't know.
The golden toilet, yeah?
Police, it's been suggested I change my Earth Angel tattoo to a sanitary pad. So would you?
Tony, you keep that because it will always remind you of stupid actions on TikTok. Yeah, I think that you should keep that.
You know what?
Yeah,
Yeah, see,
such a bitch sometimes.
That it's still a good place, and it's still another remembrance of Riley, isn't it?
No, there was nothing to do with Riley.
Yeah, because it came from that. Do you know what I mean? So that's where we all trusted.
Yeah.
So see it as a positive.
Yeah, the Earth Angels was born from
Riley.
From Riley, yeah.
So see that bit. See the positive side of that bit.
And do you know what, right? Even I was saying this this morning. It was my tiny community that raised that money of, a tiny community of 17 people. And I'd stayed live for 12 hours on my own, which is a lot. It's a big thing to do, and I am proud of myself for doing that. My mind is blown with everything that's come out because I believed it.
Sorry, Tony, I got a phone call.
What are you saying sorry to me for?
Because you was talking to me.
I wasn't. I was talking to Lisa.
I'll take the sorry back then. I don't give a fuck.
You know what? The whole thing is absolutely sad and it's horrendous.
Yeah.
But hopefully, Peggy going to the police today, or that fraud thing that she's doing today, hopefully it can go further then, can't it?
I don't think she will, I obviously I was listening whilst I was at work, and I do believe I am with you. I think she's she knows more than she's letting on.
Yeah, my opinion, she does know more than she's letting on. But you know what? Regardless, if she's going to the police, she's got to own it anyway, because they're going to in depth into everything.
Yeah.
So that's her problem, not mine.
Well, she did say last night to me on the phone that she never had any dealings with any money.
Yeah, and then today she did. She was counting. So she has had dealings with money.
And this is why I would never give to a TikTok charity or whatever you call it, a fundraiser, or even though she was advertising it as a charity ball. It's all fucking bullshit. Like, keep your money in your pockets, guys, unless it's sending it to my PayPal, which is 100%
I was done
in the bio.
33k and action fraud or police did nothing. She dropped herself. She dropped herself in it a few times. Yeah, all the puzzle pieces just didn't fit together this morning. For me, that's my opinion.
Thanks, Claire.
So good luck. It's not good luck on me.
What is
I
Angie
think
saying?
Peggy
Sorry.
should be doing what she's doing. Should be handing out, well, not handing herself in, but handing out everything that she does have.
She's saying that Lisa should be looked into.
What do you want to look into about me? Say to her, go and ask her a question. She wants to ask me a question. She's more than welcome to.
Angie's. I think we should. The hygienist needs to look into Angie's crabs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what I believe. Angie's got crabs.
She can come and look into me if she likes. It's up to her. She wants to do that. She's more than welcome. I've got nothing to hide.
She needs to leave. Exactly, Flower. I think it's because Lisa's very likable and even Angie's own mum don't like her.
Yeah, I won't worry about it, Lisa, wouldn't it?
You weren't involved in the charity, were you? I can confirm I did gift. Yes, I did. I didn't go to any of the balls. I went to the football for the Riley's football. Apart from that, I didn't get involved in it. I just attended, but I didn't attend any of the other stuff. No, but I have gifted a hell of a lot of money.
Jodie, are you at work? Bubble, bubble, bubble.
Why are they trying to bring you into it, or have I got it wrong? No, it sounds like they are trying to, Trace. Lisa hasn't done fraud. She has everything wrote down on her sanitary pad. Ben has everything. And am I going to show to other people? No.
Oh, hang on. Delusive raised money for a dog charity she never donated to. She done well on her first one, but kept the second. Can we have receipts for that, Delusive, please?
Oh, is she on?
That's right.
Lisa actually sent me huge sanitary products.
Can you send us a picture of one of them so I can get me tattoo covered up?
What, of the used sanitary products?
Yeah.
It's a bloody mess.
It's a bloody mess.
I've never once asked to join the go on Popular. Thank you. Never.
She's just jealous. Are you on the Popular?
Well, I didn't know I was until I looked earlier. But yeah.
Right, well, that's what it is. That's what it is then. She's looked at you. You're unpopular. So she's opening her big mouth. Right, I'm at the nursery. Bye.
Bye, TG. DA, don't panic. I'm coming off in 4 minutes.
Delusive got money for rehab and never went. Oh,
The fucking tell she's never been to rehab. That fucker wants locking up and throwing away the key. She is one strange woman, but I won't worry about her. If anyone takes her word as gospel, you are fucking mentally ill. You could take yourself into a nut house, trust me. She is fucking deluded. Anybody that listens to a fucking drunk needs fucking help.
Let him get on with it. Sad.
I'd take a million fucking chances on Lisa than one chance on that fucker. Jesus Christ. The fucker doesn't even wash. Her fucking room stinks of cat piss. And people sit there and think she's some sort of fucking upstanding member of the community. Get out of here.
Oh, Caroline, thank you.
Lisa, are you hungry?
No, I had Weetabix.
Lisa, just had 2 hash browns. Honest to God, they were fucking almost burnt. They were so good.
That's how they should be, not anemic.
Yeah. Here he is. This is the guy that was in it with Queen Bee, and he bought himself a caravan, the fucker.
Oh my God.
Cost me 48 grand, that caravan.
Get out and fight me, Baldy.
Get up there and fight me, Baldy.
Morning, Jamie.
Morning,
Morning. As a matter of fact, I owned the caravan before, and I offered my caravan
Can you
for
prove
a week's holiday.
Where'd you get your money from?
Where'd I get my money from? Gruntering.
Where'd I fucking get my money from? I got it from Tarmac in the old lady
I got
down
it
the road.
from roofing. I went from changing one tile to changing the whole roof in a matter of 30 minutes.
That's the best way to do it, and he didn't change a fucking thing.
It went from 300 to 20 grand.
I'll tell you for why Pearl is so adamant on this and why she's knuckling down on it. And Jamie, you'll back me up on this. Travellers, gypsies, they are one of the most giving people you'll ever come across. And when they say they're doing something, they fucking do it.
I seem to be getting scammed on this app left, right and fucking centre. I've give so much to people on this app that
Give
I
me
feel
fuck
needed.
all.
And then a month later, they're all being outed. What the fuck?
When you're sending me somebody, you tight bastard, I'll fucking, you can out me after you've sent
Fucking hell. Go
I
fund
get a
me for being
university,
fucking
left
left toenail.
of it, and then I get fucking banned.
Jamie, can you just buy the sanitary pads instead? Because no money exchanges hands then.
I'm going to have to, I think.
Yeah.
Jamie, can you buy me a car? Because we know where it's gone then at least.
Don't say that. I'm literally in a minute going to pick up my new E-Class.
Miss T, take it easy, sweet. Have a great day.
You too, Lisa. I'm in the comments.
See you later, sweet.
Bye, darling.
Papa Blaze, behave, yeah?
I'll try.
He doesn't know how to.
See you later.
Oh, at least you got
See you later.
718 people in here.
It's crazy, isn't it? Lisa's had fucking 7,000 in this morning. She's unpopular. She's got delusive auntie telling her she's a wrong un.
I've spent 5 months off this app to get off the FYP, and within 20 seconds,
you come in less than 5. That's
Yeah, to be fair though, Jamie, you did jump in though.
I didn't realise you had 715 people. Normally it's about 100.
Right, I'm gonna have to go now because Vicky's got work, guys. Because we haven't been able to scam enough people for fucking to give up work.
Oh, I'm coming up anyway. It's 9 o'clock. It's for me to go to work now.
Listen, if anyone's got a kid with no arms and legs, I could do some charity work.
Well, it was nice to see you anyway.
Yeah, good to speak to you, Tone.
Love you. Have a good
See you
day.
later. Right, bye everybody. Thank you very much. Delusive Angie, have a fantastic day, honey.
Take your face for a shit.
In the nicest possible way. Bye. See you later, Jamie. Be good.